That'll be snatched for all the pictures. Good morning. Or should I say, good morning, everyone. Okay, so I'm traveling. I'm here on the Ulta Beauty brand trip. My skin is hanging in there, so I want to show you guys what I take as my travel skincare routine. I love seeing other people's travel routine when it comes to their skincare because I feel like you always take the products you know are reliable, that you know are gonna work well, and then also help maintain your skin when you're going through times you're not at home. But speaking of my routine, one thing that has been keeping me in my routine is Groons. And they are the supplement that I actually brought on this trip because, like I said, when you're traveling, you're thrown off, you're kind of all over the place. So keeping your health in check is definitely something that I find mandatory. So here's my little packet of Groons. I actually brought like 4 of these, 1 for every day, and it's nice because these are individually packed, so I knew exactly how many to take. These have actually been part of my skincare routine because I feel like if I am on the top of my game as far as my health routine goes, my skin looks the best, and when you're doing a beauty trip like this, you want your skin to look good. I like these because they are super tasty, they are very convenient and easy to take, and also there are 8 gummies in each pack, and I don't know if you guys know this, but the single gummy vitamins, there's not enough like room in a gummy vitamin to fit all the nutrients you need. So because there's 8 of these, you get all the nutrients packed in this little pack. There are 60 vitamins, minerals, and nutrients in this little pack, and I have the sugar-free option. There's no mess, they're vegan, gluten-free, nut-free, dairy-free. So if you guys want to pick these up, which is a fun and tasty way to get in 20 plus vitamins and minerals and 60 plus whole food ingredients, I'll put my link in the description box below where you can get 45% off. So definitely check those out. Even if you're not traveling, these are perfect for your everyday routine. I'm gonna eat these and then I'm gonna start my routine. Okay, so now to get into the skincare routine itself. Now obviously when it comes to a travel skincare routine, I keep it down to the minimal amount of products that I can possibly take because obviously they take up room in your suitcase. You don't wanna have to carry them around. So in the morning, honestly, I just usually splash my face with a little bit of water, but at night I have one cleansing item that I brought, which is this from Anua, the Heartleaf Succinic Moisture Cleansing Foam. This is really nice because it has a slight suds without over drying my dry and sensitive skin. It removes all of my makeup, and believe it or not, sometimes when I travel, I don't actually bring a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm because it just takes up another space in my suitcase. And also, especially with cleansing oils, I get a little nervous with them spilling. So this just kind of cuts it down to a minimum. And honestly, if I cleanse with this like twice, I get bulk of the makeup off. And then of course, just sets it up. I wash my face like I normally would. I've been wearing a lot of makeup on this trip, obviously, so having a good cleanser has been essential to keeping my skin clear because I don't know about you guys, but when I travel, I do break out a little bit. Just the new environment, maybe the bedding, I don't really know, but it's really important for me to give my skin a super good cleanse. So I'm gonna work this into my skin and rinse it off. And pro tip, I actually don't use the hotel towels like on my actual face. I'll use like the Kleenexes that are in the bathrooms because I think it's just, I don't know, it feels more sanitary. By the way, I just use these for my face. My body, I obviously use the towels. But I just dab off a little bit of the moisture because I actually want to leave some of it on, so just to get the bulk of that off. Okay, my skin is clean and mostly damp, and I'm going to go in with my essence. I brought this one from KAINE. It is the Kombu Balancing Ampoule Toner. Like the name implies, this is balancing, which is really good for the skin when it's traveling. I can do multiple layers of this, which is why I like bringing something like this. And I've been using this KAINE toner for quite some time. So again, I'm bringing products that I have good familiarity with, that I know how my skin's going to predictably react. So I'm just gonna push that into my skin. Also, side note, if you have seen any of my travel skincare routines before, you guys know I always bring these. These are those type of cotton pads that have a little bit of squish to them. These are the xoxo ones, which are really nice at holding product in them. So sometimes what I'll do is I will saturate these with whatever toner I bring, because sometimes your skin just needs a little extra boost. Kind of work the product into these, and then I'll place these on areas that I have extra dryness, which for me are actually the cheeks right now. I think the room that I'm staying in, or just in general, it's pretty dry. I've had like the AC running, so my cheeks seem a bit like chapped almost, which you can probably see kind of from that redness. So I will usually apply something like this, and I'll walk around the room, do whatever, drink some coffee for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will take them off. So just to really give them a chance to absorb. And like I said, I like these because it'll hold the product and keep it wet on the skin versus just like sucking it up and drying out. I feel like my skin already looks a lot better. So this is the toner that I brought. It's from iUNIK. It's the Tea Tree Relief Serum. Again, I bring something that might help with breakouts if I experience any, something that is gonna help with redness relief to soothe down the skin. And that tea tree in there is, like I said, just gonna help prevent any type of breakouts for me. So I just apply a bit of this. This is also pretty lightweight, so it layers well, and I also find it works well for daytime as well as nighttime. Now again, when it comes to moisturizers, I do something that is really good for sensitive skin. I brought this from ETUDE. This is the Jung 2x Barrier Intensive Cream. It's a little bit thicker, which I like because again, a lot of hotel rooms, you're running the AC, sometimes you don't have a humidifier, and so it's gonna help kind of seal in that moisture and keep your skin from drying out overnight. Because if you can't tell from my voice, my throat's a little dry, so it's a bit dry, but my skin has been saved by using something like this. I use this both morning and nighttime. Just in the morning, I'll use a little bit of a light layer because I do put on SPF. And at night, I smother my skin in this. And again, this is really good for barrier recovery, for preventing water loss of the skin. I can use it under my eyes because it's gentle enough, because since I'm traveling, I did not bring an eye cream. And side note, one thing that I've really noticed about keeping my skin healthy is really working the product into my skin has been helpful, because I really feel like it pushes the product in, it stimulates circulation and blood flow, helps get that like lymphatic drainage. So if I'm puffy, which I am a little bit this morning, it kind of helps break some of that up. So I usually take a minute and just really work this into my skin. And by the way, this is perfect prep for makeup, which again, I have been wearing every day and a lot of, which I normally don't do. I wear makeup usually like 2 to 3 times a week, and this week I've worn it every day. Put a little pressure around my eyes and just kind of run around that orbital bone, because this has a little bit of slip to it, because I applied enough. My skin is not being dragged around, it's just being kind of circulated. Get some of that puffiness out of my jaw. That'll be snatched for all the pictures. And actually what I want to do is kind of create some redness in the skin, because that means I'm bringing blood flow. So it's okay if I'm getting a little bit of redness. Okay, so now that I've really worked that into the skin, if this were nighttime, this is when I go to bed and just stop. But since it's a daytime, I need an SPF, obviously, and I brought one of my absolute favorites of the moment. I discovered this when I was looking through the Glow Pick Mid-Year 2024 awards, and it's from Goodal. It's the Heartleaf Calming Moisture Sun Cream. Again, theme of the routine is calming skincare. So anything that's gonna help keep my skin in balance. I love this because again, I have dry sensitive skin. It's really beautiful, it's moisturizing, gives my skin a little bit of a glow, and I actually like that look. If you're into a matte look, this might not be for you. If you have super oily skin, this might not be for you, but for someone like me, I like a little bit of that glow underneath, and I've been getting a lot of compliments on my skin this week, which has been very nice coming from this group, but it's all down to like skincare. So not only is this gonna make my skin look glowy and just kind of finish off my routine, but I'm gonna get my SPF protection in, and we've been spending some time in the sun. Generous with this, because again, I'm gonna work it into my whole face. Make sure you bring it back. This is sometimes I'll forget to do this. Bring it all the way back to like your ears and kind of work it into your ears. And then into the hairline, just make sure you get it up there. And then because this is formulated for sensitive skin types, I do use this around my eyes. Like I'll bring it kind of underneath my eyes and here around my brow bone. Obviously not on your eyelids or like in your eyes, but that skin's delicate. You need to protect it too. And then of course, we cannot neglect the neck and chest, especially since we're out all day. Now, do you see this glow? My face is ready for makeup. So anyways, guys, that is my travel skincare routine. I hope this was helpful if you guys have any trips coming up, if you're looking for some tips or product recommendations. And also, don't forget to check out that discount in the description box if you guys want to check out Grüns. As always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy. And don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.